Hi, today on Mama Nina Cooks, we're making custard pie. This is Grandma T's custard pie. I'll tell you all about her later. Let's get started. Okay, in here I have 6 eggs. They're very small. The recipe calls for 5, but they're very small. So I put 6. Okay, we're going to temper 2.5 cups of scalded milk in here. And temper means you just add it very slowly so that the eggs come up at a very slow pace and they don't scramble from the hot milk. Now, they've probably come up to temperature now, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of it in there. Okay, we're going to add a pinch of salt. That was a very tiny pinch. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Heaping. I love vanilla. I might put more than 1. That was about 1.5, or maybe a little bit more. And a 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, so that's our filling. Let's get our pie crust. Okay, so we are going to put the pie in this 9-inch pie shell, which I have buttered. I've learned from past experience that this pie sticks a lot, so we're going to take care of that ahead of time. I'm using Pillsbury Refrigerated Pie Crusts. You can make your own. I sometimes make my own, but today I'm not. So make any pie crust you wish, 9-inch. Put a little bit of flour down. Okay. We'll roll this out. And then we're going to take my rolling pin and just roll it out a little bit more. Patch up our little holes. It's okay. Dough is forgiving. Now I'm going to brush this crust with some egg white. And I'm going to pre-bake it in a 425-degree oven for about 7 minutes. And I think that will keep this from getting soggy when we put our custard in it. Okay. Okay. Press it into our pie plate. Press it into the sides. I'm going to fold under the crust on the top. And then we're going to flute it, and that just means to pinch it in between your fingers, like that. So it makes a pretty design. I'm not the best baker, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. There's value in the effort. As long as it tastes good, right? That's my motto. Some things we're not the best at, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to take a fork and we're going to prick the bottom and the sides of this pie. shell. Hoping this will keep it from getting soggy. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. It's been about 6 or 7 minutes and it's kind of cold. So I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet that's lined with parchment. I'm going to put it in a 425-degree oven for 7 minutes. Please, pie gods, make my pie shell come out beautiful. Thank you. Only part of it fell in on the side. Okay, I'm going to put the filling in here. We're going for it, okay? Little mishap, it ain't perfect. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. Okay, I'm going to strain this custard that we made through a strainer in case there's any little egg globs or anything, you know. Okay, now we're going to gently pour this custard into this pie shell. I'm going to try real hard not to splash it or anything. Now I have a whole nutmeg. It smells so good. And I'm going to grate it fresh over the top of this. Huge difference in freshly grated nutmeg and ground nutmeg. So we're going to bake this at, let's see, what did Grandma T say? Grandma T was one of my son's grandmothers, and whenever I would go visit her, she would make this pie for me. And we would sit and eat pie and talk. I miss her. Okay, we're going to bake this at 475 for 5 minutes. Then we're going to turn the oven down to 425 and let it bake. We're going to check it at 12 minutes. When a knife in the center comes out clean, it's done. But it's still going to be jiggly. Okay, just ignore this little piece over here. The dam fell. It's okay. It's going to taste great. No one's going to notice. That'll be my piece. Yeah. We're going with that. Okay, who's got a good, easy pie crust recipe? Foolproof. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know your best pie crust recipe. Okay, please send it. Help! Here we go. 475 for 5 minutes. I'm going to be very careful with this. It's very liquidy and I don't want to spill. Okay, let's see if this is done. Yes. I see it's still a tiny bit jiggly. That's okay. So we're going to cool this on a wire rack so it doesn't steam. And once it cools, we'll cut into it. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, everybody. Well, the custard pie came out pretty good. We just had one little area on the crust that kind of fell in a little bit. That's okay. let's give it a taste. Got my ready whip here just in case. Oh, you want some too, Mimi? Mimi wants a taste. Let's taste this. This is like my favorite pie. It's so good. It's perfectly cooked. You can taste the nutmeg. The crust came out crusty on the bottom, which is really nice. I don't even think I want whipped cream on it. I just want to taste the egginess and the nutmeg. And the crust. It's really good. This is truly an old family recipe from probably around 40 years ago. And Grandma T. Thank you, Grandma T. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I so appreciate you. I hope you try this recipe. I know you'll love it. It's probably the easiest pie in the world to make and quick. And I hope I earn your subscription. And please come back. And we're almost at Thanksgiving, so check out my Thanksgiving series. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh my God. Let me hold it. That will warm it up. That's what she said. Oh God. I think I'm just going to start making my own pie crust. This is becoming a you-know-what in the you-know-what. I burnt my thumb. See, that's why this is Mama Nina Cooks, not Mama Nina Bakes. Is liquidy a word? I don't think so. Well, it's in there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.